Hello, my name is Vanessa, and I'm from Give Us the Floor, a nonprofit organization run by teens and for teens. Today I'll be interviewing Nadya Okamoto, a high school senior from Portland, Oregon, and founder of Camions of Care, a nonprofit organization that distributes feminine hygiene products to homeless women and educates the public on menstruation. Nadya has been featured in 17 magazine and numerous other prestigious publications. Hello, Nadya. How are you today?
Hi.
So how can teens like start dialogue about menstruation in their own communities and in their lives? Because that's how it really like started to, because conversations really do help to stigmatize menstruation.
Absolutely. I
Mhm.
think that the reason menstruation is stigmatized is the main effect and the cause of it. It's kind of this double-edged sword. Is that like people are afraid to talk about menstruation, both men and women.
Mhm.
But I think when you start talking about it, is you start talking to your friends and explaining like why it's important to care. Like I don't know how helpful it is for you to go up and say like, let me tell you all about my period, but I think more it's more important to say like, let me tell you why it's important to change the way we think and talk about menstruation. Like why
Mhm.
should we be open about menstruation? And you start having that conversation. And like what I usually like to say to people is like, hey, like did you know that like periods are the number one reason why girls miss school in developing countries? Did you know that girls in like Kenya and Uganda miss 25% of their school month because of their periods?
Mhm.
Or you start saying things of like less than 20% of our government positions are held by women. If the 80% of men are afraid to talk about periods, then it's going to go unaddressed. What do you think? And so it's more about you kind of bring them in of like, this is a global issue and it's hindering our global development because it's not allowing women and girls to take full advantage of education and economic empowerment opportunities. And
Mhm.
you kind of start at this high level of like why we all need to care. And then when you kind of dig down in those conversations and you say, okay, like why don't we talk about it? Like why do you make feel self-conscious about it or makes you uncomfortable? And the thing that we found is that the taboo actually starts at a really young age, like health class, because
Yeah.
when you think like how health classes are, like boys and girls are split up, and then only the girls talk about menstruation, so they learn that you only talk about it like with your girlfriends if you talk about it at all. And meanwhile, the
Yeah.
guys never talk about it. So it's kind of like instilled into these young people's mind, even before many of them have gotten their period, that like you don't talk about it.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's my answer. I know I'm very passionate about this, so I have like a tendency to ramble about this stuff.
I was like, go, 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 go hit him with the numbers, you know?
Yeah. And then we got a couple more guys involved because we were explaining to them, like I had explained to you, of like why do we care about this in a global issue? Why do both men and women have to be involved in the menstrual movement?
Mhm.
And now, actually, more than half of our team are guys. Like all of our distribution team members are all guys. So the people who drive around on weekends and distribute the feminine hygiene products and actually deal with the products, they're all high school guys. And it's just been such an amazing experience. And we've had 1,900 volunteers nationwide, so kind of continuing to expand involvement. And I think that the reason we get so much interest is that we're all youth members who are advocating for something most people are afraid to talk about.
Mhm.
I think the next step is making sure that like every woman is feeling more comfortable to advocate for her natural needs and advocate for other women's natural needs.
Mhm.
Um, because I think for me, like the ground basis of like how gender equality is going to be possible is if every woman actually has the capacity to participate fully and to have the right to feel confident and dignified and ready to discover and reach her full potential. And so if
Mhm.
we're going to create all these opportunities, like that's my big thing of like, let's create all these educational opportunities for women and girls to feel empowered and move up to gender equality. But before they can take advantage of them, their natural needs have to be addressed, right?
Exactly.
'Cause otherwise, they're not going to be taking full advantage of them. So for me, like what the first and most important step is to make sure that we're making sure that all women and girls are ready for that, meaning addressing their periods.
Thank you, Nadia, for speaking with me and for all the work that you've done in like everything, with Camions and Care and everything that you're going to continue to do. So you can learn more about Camions and Care and Nadia on the website camionsofcare.org. And you can find out more about our teen-led nonprofit Give Us the Floor by visiting giveusthefloor.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Nadia, for speaking with me and for all the work that you've done in like everything, with Camions and Care and everything that you are going to continue to do. So you can learn more about Camions of Care and Nadia on the website camionsofcare.org. And you can find out more about our teen-led nonprofit Give Us the Floor by visiting giveusthefloor.org. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.